Collins. Kevin Maalamu. Alistair. Forward pass. Big Keith Robertson lurking out there on the wing. AJ Went, your thoughts on his comeback performance of the big Mulu man?
I'll be absolutely delighted. I think he's been very accurate in the line-out. Also very positive in kick-off. As Grant mentioned earlier, those balls have been going so high in the air. He's having to wait for them. Been a valuable contributor and also very dominant in calling the line-outs. A couple of times they've had a few huddles. He's been voicing his opinion. A natural leader in this All Black pack this afternoon.
Touch. Pause. Yes.
Plenty of heat on the Romanian scrum. The Lucian side of Tialata. Balan. Petray and Mantha combined.
The discipline at times is not as good as it should be at the breakdown. Not only they give the penalty away, they give lots of yards and potentially possession. Better to be a bit more patient, back your defence. I know the All Blacks want to compete at the breakdown.
Well, on the field, they're just coming in probably the angle there.
Well, that's Tialata went off his feet. That was the issue. They were right initially, and then he's folded in off his feet. Collins did it right. Tialata initially was dead right. Then he just rolled around off his feet, killed the ball.
So on comes Richie McCaw replacing Chris Masoi. Solid effort again from Masoi.
He's been very prominent. Ball in hand, some big tackles. He'd be happy with his 60 minutes of work this afternoon.
And job well done too. Welcome back for Keith Robinson as Chris Jack comes into the action.
It's not finished yet.
Doug Howlett on the fullback. Nick Evans in the first 5'8". Luke McAllister, a solid afternoon.
Yeah, you did well, McAllister. Had a fine game.
Petray. One of the real comers, Bogdan Balan. Dotranaek. Rezoianu. It's Balan as if the big man's in a bit of trouble in the middle of the field. There's Marogden. Sokol. They got a try in the first half, fully deserved. Hungry for another. 43-5. 25 minutes remain. And Le Stade at Toulouse.
Turnover here.
That exclusive old free sport, the Rugby World Cup 2007. Back to Major. No advantage. And the penalty. Start casting an eye forward to tomorrow. We head up to Paris and Argentina against Ireland to confirm which out of that three and pulled in the pool of death will the All Blacks play in the quarterfinal next weekend in Cardiff. At the moment, looking like France.
Yeah, Argentina just need 1 point out of that game to finish top of the group. Ireland need a minor miracle, really. 4 tries, which they haven't looked likely all tournament, and to deny Argentina a bonus point.
So Florea comes back into the action. Balan injured in that tackle. Chris Jack can't get it. Ratu turned though. Here's Lowaki. Sione Lowaki getting some momentum up. Sione Lowaki. Away he goes. Rakathoko. Munter gives chase. But Joe Rakathoko gets a second.
Well spotted, Andy Ellis down the short side. He's been looking all day at this option. Very thin defensively, Romania. Lowaki, well, he's a big man and hard to pull down, we know that. Pass might have been a little bit forward, but Rocco Thocco has him up in support. Try number 42 for him in test matches.
Well, that blindside has paid dividends for the All Blacks this afternoon. Did well here, Lowaki. Thinking it offloading, but no, changed his mind. Just took out another couple of defenders with that big run. I mean, he's a big man. He's a hard man to pull down in full flight. Hand in his left hand and just popped it nicely to Joe Rakathoko. Good reward for him. He's been looking for some work this afternoon. Play hasn't quite gone his way. Be delighted to dot down from number 2.
42 tries and 46 tests. The record, of course, Doug Howlett now on 48. I see Christian Cullen's record of 46 that stood for a number of years. It's a remarkable return, really, though, by Joe Rakathoko. 42 and 47. Evans requires a little bit of help from the upright. No harm in that. 50 to 5. Was it forward?
Yeah, slightly.
Yeah. Just ever so slightly.
Just as well that Joe's quicker than the touch judge and the referee, obviously.
So just over 20 minutes remain. 50 points to 5. And a very good day for Andy Ellis. I think he's played very well. Really put his hand up, and here comes Brendan Leonard into the action. Authoritative from Chris Jack. He'll be wary too of a bloke called Keith Robinson, who's now lurking around for a place in the top 15. Beautifully struck by Evans. Collins. Right here for Doug Howlett. Toyava. Collision with Howlett in the end. Leonard. Collins. Thoko. Subu makes the tackle.
Again, there we see Leonard ready to pass. Just a wee bit slow, looked. Just straight off the ground would have been the best option there. Quick, smart.
Yeah, I know that, AJ, but I get a bit sick and tired of guys diving through, essentially leaving their feet to achieve that.
That wasn't just that was a deliberate knockdown. It should have been a penalty. Offense. Andrew Hoare and Conrad Smith into the action. The whole bench out there now. One more to come, is it Tony Woodcock?
They must be confident Aaron Major will get through the game, because Woodcock could end up at second 5'8".
That'll be a sight to see.
Now, interesting to see here too that Greg Somerville is now scrumming on the loose head side. Tialana's gone to the tight head. So they are having a clear look on both sides. A chance to stake their claim. Off backwards, says referee Jean-Jou. From Milwaukee. Evans Thompson way downtown. Chilutu going back, so to Serboy. Howlett giving chase. And Serbu into touch.
Oh, great skills, Serbu. Not only did he have Howlett breathing down his neck, but he got a pretty good clearing kick away too. We know Doug Howlett will chase kicks all day, doesn't matter what position he's in, wing or fullback. Good skills, Luaki, and good technique too, up and sideways. Good way to protect the ball from those coming forward from the opposition trying to compete.
Kalafeta Anu coming on at 20. Replacing Serbu. A great game. Always remember his encounter with the All Blacks at Le Stade in Toulouse. Brendan Leonard. It's a strong runner. Loaki. Giolata. Hoare right on his shoulder. Andrew Hoare just stretching out. Didn't quite make it. Now lost forward. That was close. That was very close. I got another chance to have a look at that, but the chalk was very close.
And where was the kicker? Behind the dead ball line by the look of it.
I think Andrew Hoare knew he was short and he had second thoughts. He thought, I better pull it back.
Well, I might seeing a replay, to be perfectly honest, because we've only got to cut the chalk.
Here we go. We'll get a front on. We'll get a chance to see this.
Good support there. Giolata with his fellow prop. No, well short.
Well short. 3 inches short. McCaw. Evans. The no look pass to Luaki. Howlett. Conrad Smith. Jack waiting back on halfway. Chris Jack. Right up the middle. Here he goes. Conrad Smith. Gontaniak with the tackle. Good run, Jack. Leonard. Pops it back. This time, Andrew Hoare.
Well, Chris Jack is down, which we can't see. Just what great skills here. The biggest winger in the world. Read the play well. Back for the turnover. Great footwork. Good passing skills, but he was taken out in that tackle, but he's on his feet. See Brendan Leonard carrying it on. Andrew Hoare just behind him in support. The offload game that the All Blacks are so very adept at. This time Andrew Hoare gets the try.
Yeah, good reward for good backing up. Very happy about that, but what a great sidestep there from Chris Jack off the left foot. Any winger would be very happy of that.
Chris Jack back in with his teammates. Just a bit of a blow to the ribs, the midriff. Maybe a little bit winded, but he seems to be okay at this stage. Conversion successful to Andrew Hoare's try. 57-5, quarter of an hour remain.
Big man in full flight there. Tucks the ball under his left arm there. Backs himself. He's going for it. Lining him up there, the big number 8. Tonita. Leonard already showing his skill. Loves running with the ball in hand. And good reward there for Hoare. Dotting down by the post.
Major. Aaron Major off to Richie McCaw, to Leonard. Halfway. Hoare again. Howlett. Major. Lovely hands to Conrad Smith. Massive lineup for the All Blacks if they can protect this possession. Major. Evans. Ruben Thorne. Out to Jack again. Collins. With Rokethoko on his outside. Turns it back inside to Joe Rokethoko. 3 for Joe.
Oh, this came from the easiest kickoff the All Blacks have had to receive all day. Because Dimitras didn't make the kick-off. It was a long one. We're just seeing the end of it after the build-up from their own 22. Some good hands, some good decoy running.